All right, I just finished an installation of a GrassFlap on a 36-inch Scag walk behind, so I wanted to take just a quick minute to kind of show you what we've got here. This is the new style GrassFlap where we've got the spring mount out in the front, out here, so it mounts down. You can kind of see there's a slot here for the factory tab and then a couple spots to bolt it down with. Used 1.5 inches worth of spacers on this Advantage deck. Cable routing we run across here, and found the best place to tie it off really is over here at the chain lift. That way when the deck travels up and down, the cable stays with it, so that seemed to be a good spot to tie it down. Run back up to the front here, you can see the cable all over here to the pedal. And so we got the pedal mounted here on the back end, a couple 5/16 holes and bolts. And so I'm going to try and get up here and operate it while I kind of see what's going on. So just a little push and release on the pedal, and that same push and release then is causing this to go on out here on the flap. If I push the pedal all the way down, it goes halfway, so what I'm going to do is push the pedal down and release it to let it open. Same thing, we'll take it back to the closed position. And a lot of times I get the question, well, will it stay halfway in between? What you can do is just ride with your foot on the pedal, and so you can then hold it and feather the discharge. I'll show you. Put my foot down here. A lot of times I'll put my toe just up a little bit higher, and then you can just ride right here and control it. So not too long, about 45 minutes to do the install on here. Takes a little bit of time to warm up the blocker plate to form this curve, and again, what you want to make sure you do is over bend it. It's easier to straighten out and then allow it to cool. And one last thing that we did on this new design, you're actually able to bend the hinge plate. We've got 3 slots here, and you can bend it at each of these slots. And so what you'll do is you'll take a 1/2 inch bar, fit it into that slot, fit it into that hole, and then you can use that as leverage to bend right at this point. If I wanted to bend here, I would put this bar in here and do the same thing, pull it and turn it. So on decks that have a curved back end like the Scags do, you can actually form that hinge plate to make it curve and fit the mower a little bit better. So anyway, that's the install on this Scag walk behind. Hope the information helps you. Thanks.